there's an artist named GloRilla who has a what I think is a smash hit called "Yeah Glow."
And you know why I'm cool grandma, but not really? Because I totally was going to go ski. That's the wrong
That's
one.
not the right artist.
Mm-hmm.
That is Sexy Red.
Yep.
This
No,
is
I realized before I said it.
yeah. She has what I think is a smash. It's called "Yeah Glow," and that's how it goes. Every couple lines, "Yeah Glow,"
So that
and
is her ski.
what?
So that is her ski.
Yes, I don't know. I don't remember what the Ski Yee record sounds like. I heard it one time and that was it.
Ski. If you ski, it was the same.
Oh,
It was the
oh,
same
then yeah.
cadence.
Then there you go. Yep. Yeah, Glow.
I guess, and that's probably why I got them confused because it's the exact
I
same
didn't
thing.
even know that. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Yeah,
At least
Glow.
from
Duh,
what
duh,
you're
duh, duh,
saying,
duh,
that's what
duh,
it
duh,
sounds.
duh, duh, duh. Yeah, Glow. Duh, 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 duh,
It's a
duh.
very,
Yeah, Glow.
it's a very similar cadence to ski. So,
Well, there's a lot of things happening with GloRilla.
mhm,
She's got the smash hit. Yeah, Glow. That's what I think anyway. I think it's a smash hit.
mhm.
Um, and she was on live showing her boobs. Boob, singular. And that sent the internet ablaze because right around the same time, JT from City Girls also flashed her boobs. People are flashing boobs on the internet. That's what's going on. And so people had things to say about GloRilla showing her boob. She was kind of like in bed, and the camera panned down for a second. You see a little nip. You know what I mean? A little boob. It was boob. And then she realized they didn't fix the camera, but it's on the internet. You can find it. And
Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying this is what happened. Set the internet ablaze. She was trending because her boob was showing. And she responded in a video. She said, basically, I'm paraphrasing, I know you're not tripping over a nipple. It was a nipple. You had never seen nipples? That's what she said, basically.
Totally didn't think
Um,
that was an accident, but
well, we're going to get to that in just a second. And also, all of this has happened back to back for GloRilla. She's truly glowing right now. Boom.
the talent
Also,
oozing out of
in
this podcast.
also a young man in church was quoting the lyrics of "Yeah Glow,"
Saw
and
that.
he called her a gospel artist,
And I
and he
was
said that she
confused.
was.
Did she put out a gospel song?
He says that she did. He says that "Yeah Glow" is in fact a gospel song and is teaching us about being better and praising and all these good things, affirmations. And she also saw that and responded and said, "Preach, yeah, Glow."
My goodness, the talent.
She's killing it right now.
And good for
Books,
her.
church, records. Oh, and one more thing that went viral from Glow. All of this back to back.
Oh, there's more?
She has a video. It's her in an old folks' home, and it's like a fake microphone hanging from the ceiling. I think it's a lip brush. To be honest, I could be wrong. I didn't get a good look, but
She's showing her boob in the video?
no, it's her surrounded by a bunch of old white ladies, like really old grandmas, like 70, 80-year-olds with, full white afros. And
Mhm.
they're all going, "Yeah, Glow," as she's rapping a couple bars.
A
It's
hit.
cute. Yeah, it's viral. It's gone viral. It's
I
taken
haven't
off.
seen that, but I guess I should look that up at some point.
Yeah, you should look it up. If you look up GloRilla, it's one of the many things that'll pop up on Twitter today. Um,
I mean, good for her. Like, if she's, having a good run, then that's great. I'm a little confused as to why people saw her boob on the internet, though. I don't really understand that. To me, maybe I'm wrong, but it didn't really look like an accident. So
I don't think it was an accident.
it didn't look like an accident. She put her finger to her mouth and then put her hand down and pan to her breast. It looked to me like she was trying to be sexy.
A little too sexy.
Right. And it was like, what you about to do? First of all, girl, put that behind a paywall if you're gonna do it. Don't give that away for free.
Some people are saying that her and JT are showing their body parts, their boobs, to help keep the buzz going. Because
That's cheap.
GloRilla has an album coming, and JT is on her first solo tour. No City Girls, just JT.
That's so cheap to me. And I just want to be clear. I don't judge people for showing their boobs on the internet or, you know, doing OnlyFans or whatever the case may be. I don't have a problem with any of that. I just feel like this is cheap. Like, what are y'all doing? This is weird. This is weird to me. Like, for them, who I don't think they need to do that. So that's why it's like, if that's what this is strange. Now, JT's video looked a little bit more like it was an accident. Like she had her hand. It was almost like she knew that her dress, been there, where you know that your dress, like your cup runneth over in your dress, and so she's talking and she's holding her breast, and then at some point she lets go. She shouldn't have let go, and then immediately appears to react to her boob popping out. But yeah, I find that as a tactic for two women who have a fan base, who are already making money and already have the fame and notoriety. It just feels cheap. It doesn't seem like, I don't even have a problem with, one of them going from, because that you have female artists who will go from like a Janelle Monae who will um who basically her look has changed and she's a lot sexier, a lot more revealing clothes, things like that. I don't even think that's cheap. Like, I don't, but something about being like, oh my gosh, my titty fell out is whack to me. It's just like, if you're gonna do it, then do it. If you're gonna flash your boobs, then flash your boobs. But pretending that it popped out and then being like, oh, okay, time to go viral off of my nipple. Like, it just feels really cheap and low rent to me, and I'm gonna get a lot of shit
First,
for that, aren't I?
I don't know. First, I'm gonna make a joke. Then I'm gonna pose a question.
Okay.
Here's my joke. When I saw the GloRilla nipple slip, quote unquote slip,
Mhm.
my first thought was, yeah, Glo.
Well, of course. Of course. My first thought was top flipped off like Janet at the Super Bowl.
I don't know. Is that a Drake lyric? It sounds like Drake.
It was-
Okay. Yeah, see, I don't know Drake music like that, but yeah. Yeah, that's what I
You
thought
know
at
that
first.
song.
My first initial thought was, yeah,
Yeah,
Glo.
Glow. Clown. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service. Is that
Yeah, Glo. Thanks. You know, made my I was at work scrolling through Twitter and just was like, oh, okay. Look at that. Now I've had an exciting shift,
right?
an entertaining shift. Anyway, so that was my joke. But my question is, do you think this is because of Janelle Monae, who's been showing her boobs all over the internet for months?
Showing her boobs how?
And we went from not seeing, okay, I don't mean her nipples,
All right, because
but
I want to
but
make
we've
the
seen everything except
distinction.
her nipples.
Right, but she's
We've seen
wearing
everything
clothes.
except no, Janelle Monae was bare breasted in the swimming pool. The cover of the album is her swimming
Oh,
topless. I'm
sure.
not hating. Hey,
This
listen.
is, but what I'm
Yeah,
saying
Janelle.
is, but what I'm saying is, there was creative around her doing that.
But that's what I'm
They are
asking. What
at
I'm
home
asking is,
going, "Hey, you want to see?" And it's like, what is that?
but what I'm asking is, and that's why I said it's my question. My question is, do you think Janelle Monae expressing this is my sexual freedom era, do you think that that is part of what it is? And I'm asking that because I am a Janelle Monae fan.
Hmm.
I don't think this, but there are people who feel part of Janelle Monae's recent success with this last album is because of boobs and the sexual erotic nature of the music and the visuals, which were very erotic and very openly sexual. I don't have a problem with it. I think that's how
I don't either.
art is. But what I'm asking is, do you think because Janelle Monae did this and was pushed to a superstar level she was not at before, because that's true whether we like it or not. That's her celebrity has risen. My question is, do you think that is why we're getting these quote unquote slips from the ladies?
No, because I think that the city girls were already
Sexual, erotic.
in that lane. I don't think that. That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying it feels cheap, because it's like, but you didn't need to do this before. Like, why would you need to do this now? the the city girls have talked about sex. They wear their, cute little outfits that are not covering up their bodies. Like, I don't think that, if we're talking about JT, now I don't know, I gotta be honest, I don't know a lot about GloRilla.
Me
I
either.
can't remember what the song was that went viral that she did, and
Easy
I
to
think
find out.
that's why I'm having a block with that. um But I don't know if that is her, part of her persona, part of her, the music that she typically puts out. Um, I think yeah, I don't think that Janelle Monae is the cause of this,
Okay.
or I don't think she's the catalyst for this either. I just think I think internet culture is the cause of this.
Okay. I just was curious if you thought that was possible.
And listen, for what it's worth, I don't want to accuse people doing things that they did not say they did. So, for argument's sake, let's say it was an accident for both parties, right?
Uh-huh.
I don't think that they should be ashamed either, which I guess contradicts what I said about it being cheap. But I don't think that, I think if you're doing it, I think if it happened by accident, then it happened by accident and it is what it is. I think
Okay.
if they're doing this with intention, or because I think these were lives that they were doing, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken. It
Yeah.
wasn't like they just
No, they didn't just record
posted
a
the video.
video and go like this and then put it out.
Right. They were on live. So, you know, but I do want to give that other side to it. I'm not saying that it's shameful if it was an accident. I don't think that. Because, like I said,
Got it.
I don't even have a problem with people wanting to be sexual publicly, or people wanting to show their bodies. I never have a problem with that. That doesn't offend me the way it offends a lot of people.
Okay.
But this just, to me, is odd. It's not. It's just like, but girls, I'm sorry, ladies, what we doing and why?
And why?
Because even if the idea here is sex sells, why this way?
Right.
That's it. That's all I got about that. I don't.
Yeah.
It's a good question though, because I do think that
Well, I
Janelle
think
Monae is big, and she has made a drastic shift, and I don't I don't think that she doesn't influence anyone. I just don't. I think they might have already been in that lane before. Um,
I agree, and I also think it's different. I think where Janelle Monae was doing these things, it came across more artistic and more as sexual liberation, as opposed to, you know,
right.
a quick flash.
And because like I said, you kind of reduce it to you kind of reduce it when you do it in that way, right? Like it no longer now just looks like, huh?
Yeah, it's different
But
than even Little Kim. Let's go the opposite extreme. Even Little Kim showing up to the award with her whole boob out and just the pasty on her nipple. That was very different than what we're seeing of the go live and show my breasts.
yeah, to me that's just a really odd thing to do, unless that's what you came out to do. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if you went on there and was like, well, I'm gonna just go topless and this is what I'm doing here, then cool. And I, at the beginning of this, I encourage putting it behind a paywall, because why not? Why show your body? I mean,
What if
y'all.
this was the free sample? All right. Silly question, and then we move on. And I'll answer the question too if you want. If this was the free sample, whose OnlyFans were you subscribing to? JT's or GloRilla's? Gotta choose one.
GloRilla was more believable.
Now I'm saying if this was the free sample to what come see more behind the paywall. Whose OnlyFans you copping? GloRilla's or JT's?
I can only pick one.
Only pick one. Can't get both. Only one. If both of them gave you these videos as the free sample to, hey, subscribe for more, who you subscribing to? My answer is simple. To me, this is an easy choice.
It depends on what you want, though.
Yeah,
Like,
Glow.
I'm just gonna say, it depends on what you want. I feel like GloRilla is gonna get right to business.
She also just looked more seductive.
But that's what I'm saying.
This looked more like, yeah, nigga, you know what you about to get.
Right, but that's what I'm saying, and that's
Where
why I felt like it
JT's,
wasn't.
where JT's was more like, I'ma act like I'm playing, but I'm really gonna show you my titties.
But that's what I was about to say. That's exactly what I
I
was
don't
about
want to
to
play.
say. It depends on what you're looking for, because
And I'm
if
asking you, Dash, if right now you had to pick one, who was you picking? I gave my answer. Yeah, Glow.
I don't think I have an answer for this one.
You gotta pick one. Come on, we
Why I
can't move on
gotta
until
pick
you pick one.
one?
That's the question. Come on. Yeah, Glow. Who you
Okay,
got?
we'll come back to it at the end of the episode. We gotta move on. We got other things to
Before we
talk
move
about.
on, who you got?
Nah. Mm-mm.
Come on, don't be whack like this. Just pick one.
How am I being whack? I tried to
You
explain
saw
to you, and
both
you shut
videos.
down when I tried to negotiate and figure out which one makes sense and why. You
Right.
shut
I'm
it
asking
down, and
so
I was trying to talk it out because
all
I
right, so let's
wasn't
talk it
sure.
out. What you looking for?
I'm just saying, if you're looking for someone to get right to it and completely with the shits, that's GloRilla. That's obvious, like you said. JT, on the other hand, if you're just looking for a little peek of something, if you're looking for, oh, she seems fun, and she's gonna have a good time, and she's gonna give charisma, there you go with JT. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's whatever you're in the mood for.
Okay, and we asking, what are you in the mood for? Who
I'm in
would
the
you
mood to
pick?
move on.
Ah, boo. I would throw something, but I ain't. Oh, I got a receipt right here. Boo.